How much does the model that's being used in the program affect whether men who batter change or not? Or is there something about the arrest and the criminal justice system and sanctions, or is there a way to analyze that, or do you have any thoughts about that, either of you?
Well, yeah, there's no doubt that the court supervision and sanction, along with the persuasion and encouragement of the batterers programs, reinforce each other. And
if you've got a really consistent court response, when you send people off to the rehab groups, the deterrence is it's the combination of these two things. It's the criminal justice system steadily behind you, where people are coming into that and they're getting this option of rehab, but there's kind of some consistent surveillance to make it work.
Yeah, this has really become a kind of fundamental principle, I think, in the criminal justice field in general, that sort of so-called coerced treatment is more effective than either voluntary treatment or just sanctions without the treatment.
And that's true in other criminal behavior?
Yeah, it's really become a staple in the drug court approach to intervention that echoes a lot of what has developed and emerged in the domestic violence field. And the drug courts have been very extensively and thoroughly researched, and sort of the overwhelming consensus there is that drug courts are much more effective than the other alternatives.
Groups actually act as that. They act like, in my mind, they act the same as a probation officer meeting with a guy every week. They know this group is connected to that PO and that PO is connected to that judge. You wouldn't just cut out the court and just do group. But if you can't do a court thing, you've got to have something like a sanction. It's not one without the other.
And the striking statistic for us was that at 2.5 years after program intake, 80% of the men had not been violent in the previous year, according to their original partners and any new partners. And by 4 years, 90% of the men had not been violent towards a partner in the previous year.